Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for January 21st, 2026, called Sums Are My Favorite Things by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Clues indicate the sum of the digits immediately adjacent to the 9 in that row or column. So what does that mean? Well, Clover actually just gives us a for instance. Row 8, column 7. So row 8, column 7 and row 8 column 9 must sum to 6. So the digits adjacent to the 9 in this row would sum to 6 because 6 is the clue indicated. However, if there's only one digit adjacent to the 9, then the clue gives the value of that digit. So for example, let's say we could place 9 here, then what would happen is that the 7, I guess both of the 7s here, would tell us that the only digit adjacent to the 9 is in fact 7. So 9 going here would give us 7 here, and we would get 7 here. For many reasons, this is not going to work, but it's just to illustrate the point, hence why it says digit with the S in parentheses there. And that's it. Those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right, speaking of that, let's just instantly see if we can place some nines because I did see when I was explaining that we have these nines pointing down and across. That gives us a 9 in the corner here and a 9 in this corner here. And then from there, we actually have a full set of nines across the grid here. So let's just use this 9 here and start placing stuff because we know it's going to be 6 here, 7 here. It's going to be 7 here and 8 here. Then 2, 3, 6. All right, there's got to be a better way to do this because obviously the nines are pretty much the only thing that we get staring at these sets here. So, hmm, 3. 3 has to be 2, or I guess 1, 2, sorry. The 1 is here. 1, 2 in this order here. 4 has to be 1, 3. Do we have any other restrictions? This 4 has to be 1, 3. Otherwise, otherwise. If it was 9 in the center, you could have 1, 3, 2, 4. That's very possible. So it's not like these like restrict each other in some way, at least not that I see currently. 7 does have to be 3, 4 because it can't have 1 or 2 on it. 6 can't have 1, so it has to be 2, 4. I am noticing we have some 15s and also a 14 here. So the 15 has to be 7, 8, or 6, 9, and the 14 has to be 6, 8, or 9. Oh, wait. What am I even talking about, folks? It has to be 6, 9, or 7, 8. So the only option is, in fact, 7, 8. So this is going to be 7, 8 like this. And this will be 7, 8 like this. And then 6, 8 like this. And 7 gives us, 8 gives us 7. 7 gives us 8. 7, 8, and 7. And you know what? That makes perfect sense because even without having this to place it, knowing that this had to be a matching pair, this could never have been 8 because then it would have kept 8 from going here. And as they say, hindsight is 20/20. So what else do I have restrictions on? Because I've placed this, 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 and this. And I placed this, this. I haven't placed this. Oh, but of course this has to be 6, 8, right? 6, 8, because it can't be the 7, 8. 6 goes here. 7 and 5 is resolvable here. 7, 5. 7 does get us 7 here. Let's just see if we can't do Sudoku. Now we're left with an X-wing. That's fine. 8, 8, 5, 6. 8, 5 gives us 6. 5, 5, 8. From the column, we're missing 1 here. 1 and 3. 3 we're missing, 2 and 8, so we can resolve that thanks to the 2 and 8 here. Then as the only 9 that I haven't dealt with is whatever's going on here. Well, I'm saying here and here, but that's not necessarily true. It could be the 9 here. Yeah, I want it to go in the center because that seems thematic, but we don't actually know yet. All right, well, what can we do in the meantime? It has to be Sudoku, right? This will be 2, this will be 3, and 6. Then, from the column, we're missing 4. 4 from the box. Well, yeah. Let's look at the box because we're missing 1, 2, 3, and 5, right? So this is 1, 5, and this is 2, 3. Can we do better? 1, 5, 2, 3. 4 definitely has to be 1, 3, and I think actually now that we've placed the 6, 8 here, it's so obvious. It is going to be, like, only option is 1, 3 here with 9 in the center. So it's not even that it's thematic, it's that it's required. This will be 1, this will be 5, right? This will be 4, 2 here. Only option. Then 1, 3 leaves what? 1, 3 leaves us with 2 and 4. From the column, we're missing 5. 5 gets us 5. 1, 3, 6. 6. 6 gets us 6, 3. Across 2, 3. And then, yeah, it's just about figuring out what goes here. So, what has got to give? 1, 2, and 8. No, 2, 8. Hello. 4, 6, and 5. No. Uh, 3, 7, 9. Still no. All right, wait. What in the world? 3, 3, 6, and 9. 6, 9, 3. We don't know the order. All right. What am I not seeing? 1, 7, and 5. Ah, here we go. 1, 7, 5. That's what we needed. 1, 5, 7. 1 gets us 3, gets us 1. 1 gets us the 1 here. And now 3, 3 stacked with, what was it? 3, well, 3, 6, 9 actually is not resolved. So we get the 1. 5, 7 isn't resolved. So then let's look back up here. 2 and 8. There we are. 2, 8. The 8s give us 8 here. The 2s give us 2 here. Now across we're missing 4. 4s give us 4. The 5 and 6 are resolved here. 6, 5. 5 gets us 5. 6s get us 6. And we're almost done here, folks. This is 7, 7, 9, 9, and 3, 3. And we are done in 7 minutes and 23 seconds with Sums Are My Favorite Things by Clover. For me, it's, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. But, um, yeah, in all seriousness, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.